Now, the Minister of Environment, Mohammed Abdullahi, at the community sensitization and cleanliness exercise in Abuja in commemoration of 2022 National Environmental Sanitation Day, called on all Nigerians to join hands to ensure adequate and quality sanitation delivery service in the country. Abdullahi, alongside a representative of World Health Organization, traditional leaders emphasized the need on cutting down diseases and borders. Benedict Uko has more on the story.
The National Environmental Sanitation Day is set aside to arouse citizens' consciousness on the issues surrounding sanitation and the needs for all to keep the environment clean. In commemoration of this year's celebration, the Minister of Environment, Mohammed Abdullahi, represented by Director of Pollution Control and Environmental Health, Charles Ikia, at the community sensitization and cleaning exercise today in the FCT communities, drew attention to the danger of poor sanitation as he called for concerted efforts in cutting down disease and borders.
Sanitation is everyone's business, so we should all join hands together to ensure adequate and quality sanitation delivery services in the country, and also attain the SDG goals regarding sanitation. The major objective of the National Environmental Sanitation Day is to arouse citizens' consciousness on the issues surrounding sanitation, and of course on the need for everybody to keep his or her surroundings very clean, because a significant percentage of preventable, communicable diseases, are traced to poor sanitation. And so if we're able to improve the sanitation delivery system in the country, of course, we are on the road to cutting down on our disease and borders.
To demonstrate the gesture, the federal government and the WHO supported the activity with cleaning materials. The representative of the World Health Organization in Nigeria, Edwin Isotu Ede, said that the exercise was important to help sustain the National Environmental Health Sanitation Program in Nigeria.
One of the indices of knowing whether a community or a people is developing is their level of cleanliness. It enhances the dignity of a man, and at the same time it helps us to prevent so many diseases. Even malaria, which is very common in Nigeria, when we clean our environment and ensure that wastewater are properly channeled, there will be no room for mosquito to breed and then cause malaria and so many other diseases. In a way to sustain the National Environmental Sanitation Program in Nigeria, this should not just be a one-off activity that will gather here. Our expectation from the World Health Organization and other UN agencies is to see that after this exercise, this clean exercise that will flag up today, that the community put in place measures to make sure that there is regular or routine sanitation activities being carried out.
The district head of Karamojiji community is Royal Majesty Yunusa Abdullahi, who commended the government promise to address the people to keep the community clean at all times.
And I will always call to my people to embark on sanitation days or routine, that always before you do anything at the end of the month will be always use rule and regulation that we abide the law. And we appeal to your office, to your good office, to at least assist us with road dustbin, that we can be always to be using it for parking and for using it for dumping the refugees, and at the end of the month we will see how we can be able to be tackling our people so that we will keep our environment and our health will be in without contaminated diseases.
The federal government and the World Health Organization has urged Nigerians to imbibe the habit of cleanliness as a major way in cutting down disease for healthier nations.